We are broadcasting from Internet TV IBERионis Studio Press TV, and we'll be speaking about the foundation of all Georgian social movement IBERIA. On August 29 was founded in Georgia, all Georgian and of the citizens of the Republic of Georgia, National Liberation Social Movement IBERIA, which demands to restore the legal constitutional government of Georgia. IBERIA is the only movement which in its regulation demands to restore the constitutional government of Georgia. The initiators of the foundation of this movement, IBERIA, are All Georgian Human Rights Association, founded on May 30, 1991. Second, Iberian Caucasian Movement, the date of foundation 1993 March. Non-governmental journalists for democracy and human rights, non-governmental organization, journalists for democracy and human rights, journalistic investigative service, and the journalistic investigative journal Press Premiere. The date of foundation February 2002. A social movement for liberation and the occupation, the date of foundation 2010 April. All Georgian Monarchist Union 2000 found the date of foundation August 30, 2010. The National Liberation Movement Emigrant Abbey, yes. And now we address to the United Nations, European Parliament, European Council, European Court, International Court, and the court in Hague for criminal code. Now I'll read the document. The 1992-93 military criminal coup, constitutional coup, made a start to the illegal government, not only on the territory of the Republic of Georgia, but throughout the whole Caucasus, continued by the occupational administration of Mikhail Saakashvili. Having seized the power in their hands, criminal junta, by suppressing the voice of national forces, started its annihilation by the methods introduced and elaborated in Eduard Shevardnadze's Soviet dungeons and thoroughly perfected by Saakashvili's regime. The lately published video materials notified to the whole world about the existence of the so-called democracy in our country. The shocked international society gave a severe estimation to fascist neo-Nazis' torture in Saakashvili's prisons. Throwing down persecution and driving out the legal government from the country is the only reason and the basis for existing illegality and criminal actions witnessed by the civilized world. International justice demands the existence of democratically elected government in every country. Accordingly, it should be once again notified to the whole world that Georgia is the only country that has a persecuted legal constitutional government, the Supreme Council of the Republic of Georgia, and this question is not yet resolved. Today, majority of illegal political forces fighting for gaining power in Georgia, accusing each other of being the special service agents, have no legal right to appoint elections in this country, since they are Eduard Shevardnadze's law successors, who came to power in the result of bloody coup in Georgia in 1992. The 1992-1993, besides the Supreme Council and the government of the Republic of Georgia, several times appealed to de facto government. On February 2002, January 2003, and September 2003 to answer the following questions. First, de facto government has to present any document, law or decree, according to which overthrowing the legal government with the help of foreign military forces we mean Russian and Ukrainian, could be considered lawful. De facto government has to present a legal statement in which the fact of expiration of the deputy competence of the members of the Supreme Council would be noted, indicating the end of 5-year term of office. Third, de facto government has to present a legal statement that states cessation of competence of President of the Republic of Georgia or resigning his commission to someone else. Fourth, de facto government has to present any document stating that the Supreme Council and the government of the Republic of Georgia, Presidential Institute and local governing bodies declare expiration term of their powers or handing these powers to other persons or to legitimate governing bodies. They have to present a legal document about the capitulation signed by the legal government. Because of repeated applications and having received no answer from de facto government, the legal government of the Republic of Georgia took a lawsuit into the Constitutional Court of Georgia and the European Court on September 2003 with the following demands: to annul the legal government of Georgia, the so-called Parliament of Georgia, executive government existing in Georgia, so-called Gamgeobebi governance institution, mayor's offices, city halls, so-called Central Election Committee, and other so-called governmental bodies is anti-constitutional. Presidential, parliamentary, and city halls, parliamentary elections held from 1992 up to 2003 to declare anti-constitutional and its returns to be annulled. The third, legal government of the Republic of Georgia, residing in Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, the Supreme Council of the Republic of Georgia, and the government of the Republic of Georgia to be restored in its constitutional rights. Besides, the Constitution of the Republic of Georgia should start to operate in compliance with the Constitution of the Republic of Georgia and international justice norms to recognize legitimate the elections appointed and held only by the Supreme Council of the Republic of Georgia. Now I want to read you the resolution of the Supreme Council of the Republic of Georgia, which was held in the city of Grozny in 1992, March 13. Political estimation of the events that took place on the 22nd of December 1991 in the Republic of Georgia. The Supreme Council of the Republic of Georgia resolves the events that took place on December 1991 and January 1992 in Georgia should be qualified as military coup. Formation of illegal governmental structures, military council, and others should be qualified as a seizure of power. All the acts passed by the illegal government of Georgia, and among them the appointment of parliamentary elections, should be recognized juridically invalid. Actions of the organizers of the coup should be qualified as the high treason. We call the population of Georgia for disobedience of illegal government, the Supreme Council of the Republic of Georgia. A military coup, occupation and annexation of the country, annihilation of the Constitution of the Republic of Georgia is a rough violation of the Constitution of the Republic of Georgia and international justice. Besides, it must be emphasized that since the 1990s, Georgia and the whole Caucasus became an arena of destabilization. And if the world society declares that it is really interested in supporting and encouraging the process of the restoration of the legal government in the Republic of Georgia, then it should do. At the same time, we want to remind you that the legal government of Georgia has been repeatedly addressing to the international organizations and societies since 1992 up to now to support the restoration of the constitutional legal government in Georgia. Now, taking into consideration the above-mentioned national liberation social movement of all Georgians and the citizens of Georgia, Iberia, with the participation of member organizations. All Georgian Human Rights Association, President Georgi Karvalishvili, which is the associated member organization of the International Human Rights Society, residing in Frankfurt am Main, founded in 1991, May 30, Social Movement for Liberation and the Occupation of Georgia, the Deputy Chairman Georgi Karvalishvili and Khvichajikia, All Georgian National Liberation Movement Emigrant Chairman Vladimir Khmelidze, following the regulations of National Liberation Social Movement of all Georgians and citizens of Georgia, Iberia, making its supreme aim to struggle for the restoration of the Constitution and the legitimacy of the Republic of Georgia in the country, appeals to the international democratic organizations, the European Council, the European Court, and the United Nations Court in Hague to examine the support the above-mentioned multiple applications and demands of the government of the Republic of Georgia in connection with the restoration of the legitimacy in Georgia. Chairman of the National Liberation Social Movement of all Georgians and the citizens of Georgia, Iberia, Vladimir Khmelidze. Members of the Presidium of the National Liberation Social Movement of all Georgians and the citizens of Georgia, Iberia, Zurab Rochikashvili, Bessarion Mikava, Georgi Kervalishvili, Lela Pridonishvili, Teimuraz Imnadze, Manane Sotkilava, a leader of all Georgian Monarch Union, Deacon Elisbar Diakonidze. Thanks.